My name's Aavik. I play football, defensive back, formerly played for Bill Carter Secondary School, and now playing for Mount Allison University.
So what inspired you to play football?
I think the person that inspired me to play football the most was my dad. My dad had a big influence on what I really wanted to do going forward with the game. I grew up watching Giants games by his side. He showed me he played a lot of video games with me, football video games. And then I think he just kind of pushed me into it. I really didn't kind of fall in love with it by myself. I think it was just in the family. And I kind of grew up watching it, playing it on PS1, PS2, whatever as a kid. And I think that's really what inspired me to go and try it myself and play.
So how did you feel when you first started playing football? Like nervous, scared, when you delivered your first hit or took the first hit?
Well, at first I was pretty nervous. You go and try something new. Obviously, you're gonna be a little nervous, a little scared. But I think once I took my first couple hits, obviously I have this little memory of me taking a big hit from a guy that was way bigger than me. But that's just football, right? You kind of grow into it and learn about it, and I started to catch on to it. It started to become fun for me. As a kid, I was kind of scared of giving hits. Got hurt a lot as a kid, but I think I kind of grew out of it, and I was able to become the player I am today because of that adversity I faced.
Who was your football idol growing up?
Well, so as a kid, I really wanted to play linebacker, watching a lot of linebackers in the NFL. As a Giants fan, my dad kind of showed me Lawrence Taylor, who was one of the greatest football players to ever play. I wore 56 as a kid because of him. Going forward to my high school years, I felt that my idol was Landon Collins, who I also inspired to wear number 21 with as well. I grew up watching a lot of these players, trying to emulate them because of how great they were. And I think it took my game to another level because I had something to chase, I had something to look up to, I had somebody to look up to and emulate my game after. So I think that being able to watch Lawrence Taylor's highlights, watch Landon Collins play on TV, I was able to kind of take away pieces of their game and use it for my sake.
So how was your BCSS football experience, and how did high school football help you in your path to university football?
Yeah, BCSS football was probably one of the greatest moments of my life. I've had a lot of great memories playing for Bill Crothers, obviously as someone who was learning from the older guys, and then when I go into my grade 11, 12 years, becoming a leader myself. Obviously I've had a lot of help along the way, playing with some great teammates. I wasn't always the best player on my team, but my coaches, Mr. Delman, Mr. Martin, pushed me to become the player I am today. They really put us in a position in which we could go and play university football at the next level. It wasn't more about trying to win every time or win every game, trying to make us better as people. We had the talent, we just really needed kind of the work ethic, and I think that's something that they taught us. It helped us with off-season conditioning, they really cared about us, and I think Bill Crothers as a football program is the most beneficial to me in helping me get to where I wanted to go for university.
What made you transition from linebacker to DB?
I think I kind of started noticing that in grade 9 and 10 I really didn't have the size or the physicality and the build of some of these other linebackers that are going on to play at the next level. So I was like, okay, you know what, maybe if my goal is to go and play university football, let's change it up a bit. Let's go and play some DB. I have speed, I have quickness in my hips and my ability to keep up with receivers. I've always been a very good cover linebacker. Going to grade 8 and grade 9 and 10 is where I started noticing that my body would fit more as a defensive back, as a corner and safety, than it would a linebacker. I started watching guys playing in the NFL like Patrick Peterson, Landon Collins, Richard Sherman, all these guys that play DB at the highest level. And I took a few things away from their game. I watched their tape. Obviously, I learned from some great coaches in high school and rep how to play the position. I think my build and my height and my speed was able to help me really kind of learn the position quick, and therefore I was able to transition very fluently and quickly.
So how do you think the game of football helped you improve as a person?
It really teaches you people skills, and I think that being around a bunch of guys, it brings you family, brings you brothers. I've had all my best friends are really kind of based on meeting them through this game, and I'm very thankful for that. It also teaches you how to cooperate, so when you go and, when you're older and you have a job, you're gonna have to work in a team. I've already worked in a team playing football, and it also taught me that I'm a leader. I've been captains of my team, my football teams multiple times. I kind of put myself in a vocal leadership role when I was with the team, trying to get everybody going. I try to really put my team in a position where I'm the leader and I can go out and energize everybody and get them ready for the game. During the game, I'm keeping guys up. It's all about people skills and how we can kind of relate it to where we're going forward with life, especially in your workplace, especially with family, especially with like other people when you're socializing. It kind of teaches you teamwork and cooperation, being part of a team. It teaches you a lot about yourself and your mental toughness. Football really takes you a long way. It's one of those very unique sports in which, you know, you learn a lot about yourself and about the people you're with because you face adversity together and you get through it together.